Musashi claimed that he learned the secret of strategy at the age of 50. In his wisdom, Miyamoto Musashi observed that there are 4 distinct ways in which men pass through life, each embodying a unique pursuit and purpose. 1. The way of the farmer. A man of the earth, he uses agricultural instruments, guided by the rhythms of nature. With an eye on the changing seasons, the farmer cultivates the land, witnessing the cycles of growth and harvest. 2. The way of the merchant. The merchant, like a winemaker, gathers his ingredients and skillfully combines them to create value. His way is one of commerce, always living by the principle of profit, balancing risk with reward. 3. The way of the gentleman warrior. The warrior's path is marked by the mastery of weapons and the art of strategy. For the warrior, the tools of his trade are not just instruments of war but extensions of his spirit. Without a taste for strategy, Musashi warns, a gentleman cannot truly appreciate the virtue of his weapons. 4. The way of the artisan. The artisan, such as a carpenter, becomes proficient with his tools, carefully planning and executing his craft with precision. For the artisan, life is a journey of creation, where each work reflects his mastery. These are the 4 ways Musashi identified the gentleman, the farmer, the artisan, and the merchant. Each way is distinct, yet they all share a common thread: mastery through dedication and the pursuit of excellence in one's chosen path. Musashi's words remind us that no matter the path we walk, it is our commitment to our craft and purpose that defines our journey through life. Discipline, the path to mastery. To become a superior man, discipline must be the bedrock of your life. It's the commitment to do what must be done, even when it's difficult, and especially when no one is watching. Solitude for self-reflection. Musashi often retreated into solitude, not to escape the world but to understand it. He knew that true strength comes from within, and solitude was his means of self-reflection, of understanding his own mind, and of honing his inner power. In solitude, he developed the clarity and insight that made him invincible. In a world full of noise, the superior man finds strength in solitude. It's in these quiet moments that you confront your true self, overcome your inner battles, and emerge stronger. Mastery over the mind. Miyamoto Musashi mastered more than just the sword. He mastered the art of the mind. He knew that true victory is often decided in the mind before the battle even begins. Just as Sun Tzu said in his book, The Art of War, every battle is won before it is fought. A superior man understands that the real enemies are not external challenges but the thoughts, emotions, and impulses that cloud judgment and weaken resolve. When the mind is disciplined, it becomes the greatest weapon. It allows one to stay calm under pressure, make strategic decisions, and remain resilient in the face of adversity. Musashi's success was as much a product of his mental discipline as it was of his physical prowess. Musashi's legacy teaches us that the greatest battles are often fought within. To be superior is to have unwavering control over your mind. It's the ability to remain calm under pressure, stay focused in the face of distractions, and make decisions with clarity and wisdom. Adapting to change. Musashi was not rigid in his approach. He adapted to each opponent and each situation with flexibility and strategy. He understood that life is unpredictable, and that to succeed, one must be fluid like water, ready to change course without losing direction. The superior man is adaptable, evolving with circumstances while staying true to his core principles. While explaining his strategies, Musashi emphasized the spirit of winning. Whatever the weapon and whatever its size, Miyamoto Musashi believed that true mastery transcends the physical tools at our disposal. Whether wielding a large sword or a small dagger, the spirit of winning is not bound by the size or type of weapon. For Musashi, it was the warrior's inner resolve, adaptability, and unwavering focus that determined victory, not merely the weapon in hand. This principle teaches us that it is not external circumstances that dictate success, but rather the inner strength and mindset we bring to any challenge. Whether the task is great or small, Musashi's philosophy urges us to approach it with the same unyielding spirit of winning. In this, we find the true essence of mastery, the ability to prevail, no matter the weapon, no matter its size. Life will test you with change. To be a superior man, you must embrace it, adapt, and find strength in your ability to pivot, always keeping your goals in sight. Living by a code. Musashi lived by a strict code, his own set of principles that guided every action and decision. His way was not just about swordsmanship, it was about living with honor, integrity, and purpose. A superior man must live by a code that aligns with his highest values, guiding him through life's challenges with a clear sense of direction. Living by a code is not just about following a set of rules, it's about embodying an unyielding spirit, one that refuses to be broken, no matter the circumstances. To live by a code, as Musashi did, means to cultivate an inner strength that transcends external circumstances. It means understanding that true power comes not from the sword in your hand, but from the resolve in your heart. The code should not be rigid but flexible, allowing you to adapt without compromising your values. This adaptability is what made Musashi a superior man. He wasn't confined by the traditions of his time. Instead, he forged his own path. He balanced strength and flexibility. To be superior, define your code, your guiding principles. Let them be the compass that directs your actions, ensuring that you stay true to yourself, no matter the circumstances. The power of perseverance. Perseverance is about refusing to give up, about pushing through difficulties with unwavering resolve. It's the inner strength that keeps us moving toward our goals, despite setbacks and challenges. History and experience show us that those who achieve greatness are often the ones who persist in the face of adversity. It's not the absence of failure that defines success, but the courage to continue despite it. Musashi's journey was not one of instant success. It was a path marked by relentless perseverance, overcoming countless obstacles and enduring hardships that would break most men. But Musashi knew that perseverance was the key to greatness. The superior man does not give up in the face of adversity. He uses it as fuel to drive him forward. He faced countless battles and hardships, but it was his refusal to yield that defined his legacy. The superior man understands that every challenge is an opportunity to prove his strength, to grow, and to achieve what others believe is impossible. It's the unwavering belief in your purpose and the relentless pursuit of your goals that leads to ultimate achievement. Facing fear and embracing death. One of the most profound teachings of Musashi is the acceptance of death. He believed that by embracing the inevitability of death, one could live without fear, fully and courageously. The superior man faces his fears head-on, knowing that fear is the mind's greatest enemy, and that true freedom comes when one is no longer afraid of death or failure. To be superior, you must face your fears, embrace them, and move forward with the courage of a warrior who understands that life is transient and that greatness is achieved by those who live boldly, without fear. Constant self-improvement. Self-improvement is about embracing the journey, understanding that each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our true potential. Musashi never stopped learning, never stopped improving. He understood that the path to mastery is endless, and that a superior man must always seek to grow, refine his skills, and expand his knowledge. Self-improvement is not a destination but a lifelong journey, one that requires dedication, humility, and an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. To be superior is to commit to constant growth. Never settle, never become complacent. The journey to mastery is a never-ending process of learning, refining, and evolving. Living with purpose. Musashi's life was one of purpose. Every action, every decision was aligned with his mission to become the greatest swordsman and a master of life. He understood that a life without purpose is a life without direction. The superior man lives with purpose, with a clear understanding of his mission, and with the determination to see it through to the end. To live with purpose is to wake up each day with a sense of direction and to approach every task with intention. It's about knowing your why and letting it guide your actions. Just as Musashi dedicated his life to mastering his art, we too must identify our purpose and commit to it fully. To be superior, define your purpose. Let it guide your actions, inspire your efforts, and give your life meaning. A life lived with purpose is a life of fulfillment and achievement. Final thoughts. The way of the superior man is not an easy path, but it is a path of honor, mastery, and fulfillment. It requires discipline, perseverance, courage, and a commitment to lifelong growth. But in walking this path, you will discover the strength within you, the clarity of purpose, and the ability to achieve greatness in every aspect of your life. Remember, the journey to becoming superior is one of constant self-mastery. It's about living with honor, embracing challenges, and continually striving for excellence. The teachings of Miyamoto Musashi are not just for warriors, they are for anyone who seeks to live a life of purpose, strength, and achievement. Walk the path of the superior man. The way is within you. If you found this journey inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Together, let's continue to walk the path of mastery.